Hi, I'm Ronan from VNV Nation. These are my tour tips. So as you'll probably hear from most bands, staying healthy is the #1 thing on tour. Staying clean, hand sanitizer. First thing you do before you go on tour, day one, before the first show day, go to a Target or go to one great big store. I'm not the biggest fan of Voldemort, the store that should not be named, but we like to go to businesses that support their employees in the best way, and I'm not being disparaging about any store or whatever else, but we have our own personal opinions, and we're consumers. We get that right to choose. Choose where you buy carefully. There's a lot of things people overpack when they go on tour. They bring 4,000 socks, they bring 5,000 pairs of pants or underpants or whatever else they need, and they don't need this. You make sure you plan it out. You get your day one, you get your bus stock, get yourself a proper first aid kit with thermometer, with all the like ibuprofen, acetaminophen, things you need. They're very important. This may not seem apparent to many people who don't think about it because mom usually cleans up after them. We've become very self-reliant. Get good vitamins before you go out on tour. You're going to need them because when you go out on a tour, you're stressed, whether you think it or not. You are stressed. Your body goes through a lot of duress. You have to drink a lot. Aircon will dry you out. I sing every night, as you can hear. I'm husky. People do lose their voice on tour for all kinds of reasons. So if you are singing, maintain a good, healthy amount of water, room temperature water. Do not drink cold drinks when you're a singer because they have an adverse effect on your vocal cords. Eat right. It's very easy to eat garbage food when you're on tour. So the most important thing is to try to at least keep healthy. It's incredible how much effect it has on your energy level during days because you've got a lot to take care of. Even if you're sitting around waiting for stage time, waiting for sound check, you are going to be bored, and sitting around waiting can be exhausting in its own way. Try to keep active. I don't mean that you have to go out and sprint a marathon, but like at least get out and see something. If you're in a town you've never been before, then go walk to a record store, go walk to a music store, go see the town hall, go see something. But get out and do something. Get out and see what the town's like and what people are there. You're traveling around a gigantic country, and most Americans don't even get to see their own country. I take the effort to see every place I go to because I'm interested. I want to know. I'm a huge admirer, fan of this country or its history and what have you, so I get a chance to see historical things, of course. Yeah, oh yeah, singers, black tea and honey. It really actually helps. Do not drink hard liquor for your vocals. You might think it's actually doing something for your vocals, actually dries your vocal cords out. It numbs them so you can't actually feel the pain if you're hurting them, and if you're a screamy kind of a type, or you're growling your voice or whatever else, you can turn your voice to gravel and end up with a whisper. Check out things like rock docs in advance. Rock docs are when you go to a venue, they have a prescribed doctor who will basically take care of any needs of the band. Make sure you get, if you do lose your voice, you get, as happened to me on this tour because I have an adverse allergy to stage smoke, so we brought our own hazer. These are things that you have to pre-plan. You have to think about this. Preparation, it's the same with touring or anything. It doesn't matter what you do. Preparation is everything. Thinking through lists until you're sick in the face. Do I have enough? But don't overpack. Just bring enough because I swear to you, you get on a tour, 2 suitcases full of clothes, if you're not in a van, and you wear like less than a third of that. And you end up wondering like, what the hell did I bring all this crap for? So if you're traveling internationally, leave a lot of stuff at home. You'll find that there is it's incredibly cheap to buy things like the necessaries, like just basic, under items. And you can basically go into as I said, a great big sort of box store, and you can buy a big pack of them, which will do you for the tour, because a lot of that stuff you don't want to see after the tour. Do your laundry regularly. Care about your fellow crew. Everybody's sharing the space. Your hygiene habits are not their problem. Keep clean and keep your stuff from stinking up the bus and all that kind of stuff. And no, it's not funny. There are people who think it's hilarious, and they don't usually last very long on a tour. It's the people who get asked back to work on a tour, and the people who you will build up as a team, or people who work together as a team. You share a sense of humor, you share some things in common. We have people on the bus who are really into science. People are really crazy into their own style of music, and like one guy is a metal lexicon, and all he does is play every metal band that he knows, and punk band, whatever, of the latest, of this year. and he shares that with everybody, but like a frantic, crazy, possessed demon. And so you got somebody who likes a lot of music, someone who likes a lot of film, someone who reads. There's some people that just like to sit in their bunk and read. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't isolate yourself. Don't get into the tour funk. Don't miss a load in. Your salary gets docked. Get into the venue. Oh, and make sure you take a chance to shower. And if you don't have the opportunity to shower on a tour, this is the whole thing about hygiene. Learn how to do a French bath. It sounds really weird. There's people who have lots of pejorative names for it, but it is actually a standard form of bathing. And if you are stuck in a pinch, wet wipes do not do the task. So grab a couple of stage towels and learn how to do that, because there's all kinds of people who say, like, you know, dry shampoo and, like, you know, things like that, and powder kind of showers. Yeah, they're good in a pinch, like if you're going to a festival, but not in the long run. Don't leave your stuff sitting around on the table for other people to clean up. The maid doesn't come in and you're not at home and mom's not going to be changing your sheets. It's really a matter of compromising. You learn an awful lot about yourself. You learn a great deal about yourself. You learn to be, I suppose in some ways, to be a better person or a better communicative person. Everybody shares their personality better, and everyone gels better when everyone's working together. It's just something, like, we've been touring now for, what was it, 2018? First tour was 98. So I've learned a lot in those 20 years. And when you get on a tour, you're really excited. You want everything to be amazing. You're just, this is all new and it's incredible. But no one else really wants to be cleaning up your shit every day. So look after your stuff. Make sure it's taken care of. Don't assume someone else is watching your things. Things get stolen out of backstages. Things get stolen out of vans. Things get stolen out of bus. Lock the bus door when you leave. We have had issues with some people who seem to have a mental block in just, you know, either hitting the buttons or using the key to lock the door. I don't think they even have keys anymore in buses. Remember the code. Don't bring your friends on here unless they stay in the front lounge and then someone's accompanied, because, as you will find out if you're inexperienced, you think, oh yeah, but it's my buddy. No one else knows your buddy. No one else cares. But if something goes missing out of one of those bunks, you're responsible. And your friend who you brought on is going to be, you know, the suspect, and you don't really want that. We've had situations where people were on the bus, they were supposedly cool, and in quotes, and phones went missing, or, you know, things just disappeared off tables and stuff like that. You just don't know a person. You don't know each other. A lot of times you're working together and there's people who come onto a tour who've been working for 20 other bands. You don't know each other. So take the time, get to know each other, build up a level of trust, and everybody gets along smoothly, and it makes the month go by so much better. Everyone has fun. And the most important thing is everyone's just in a really good mood.